Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Look, I'm all festive today. Today I'm the annoying elf, but today is December 9th. We're in the back half of our book, and I'm going to read from Daily Reflections today, which is another recovery literature book that we read from quite often. Given the 24 Hours a Day book a break, and we're also in the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, which I just can't get enough of. And just coming from a meeting that I had up at the Coburn's up the way here at a coffee shop, my first actual recovery meeting that I kind of put on, and I put it out there and nobody showed up. But that's okay, because it was a little bit short notice. I didn't get it up until yesterday, and I gave it about 24 hours notice, and I thought maybe some people would come out, but hey, we never stop dreaming and never stop shooting for the stars. So we're going to keep doing the meetings, and we'll have them reoccurring, so maybe somebody down the road will find solace in that group, and maybe we can build something as far as a recovery group. So if you're interested, I'm going to try and do them on Saturdays, maybe in the afternoon in the summer or in the winter here, but that day may change, so stay tuned on Facebook if you would. If you're finding me on Facebook or YouTube, give me a like, give me a subscribe, stick around. We got a lot going on and a lot geared towards recovery. It is that time of the season, so we're all kind of busy wrapping gifts and shopping and doing other things, but we always got to make time to prioritize our recovery. It should come number one, numero uno, right? Our relationship with a higher power who's given us all this power to stay sober is numero uno, number one, but our recovery, in a sense, encompasses all that, and we have to stay sober. So when the 12th step is seen in its full implication, it is really talking about the kind of love that has no price tag on it. So full implication of the 12th step is we're talking about a kind of love that has no price tag, okay? So in order for me to start working the 12th step, which we're always working, I had to work on sincerity, honesty, and try to learn to act with humility. Carrying the message is a gift of myself, no matter how many years of sobriety I may have accumulated. My dreams can become reality. I solidify my sobriety by sharing what I have received freely. As I look back to the time that I began my recovery, there was already a seed of hope that I could help another drunk pull himself out of the alcoholic mire. My wish is to help another drunk is the key to my spiritual health, but I never forget that God acts through me and I am his only instrument, and only I am his instrument, right? So even if the other person is not ready, there is a success, because our effort in this behalf has helped me to remain sober and helped us to become stronger. So to act, to never grow weary in my 12-step work is the key. If I am capable of laughing today, let me not forget those days when I cried. And God reminds me that when I can feel some compassion, amen? So in our 12 steps and 12 traditions, we're in our 12th step, and so here we go. I'm going to read a little bit here for you. But maybe there are many definitions of a spiritual awakening as there are people who have had them. But certainly each genuine one has something in common with all the others. And these things that they have in common are not too hard to understand. You see, when a man or a woman has a spiritual awakening, the most important meaning of it is that he has now become able to do what? Feel, believe, in which he could not do on his own before, without his unaided strength and resources alone, right? So he has become granted a gift, which amounts to a new state of consciousness and being. He has been set on a path which tells him he is really going somewhere, that life is not a dead end, not something to be endured or mastered. In a very real sense, he has been transformed because he has laid hold of the source of the strength, the power greater than us, amen, in which one way or another he had hitherto denied himself. So he finds himself in possession of a degree of honesty, tolerance, unselfishness, peace of mind, and love which he had thought quite impossible before. What he has received is a free gift, and yet usually at the least in some small part he has made himself ready to receive it. So when we talk about the 12th step, we are talking about not only working it, but receiving the 12th step, right? Practically every AA member declares that no satisfaction has been deeper or no greater joy than in a 12-step job well done. To catch the eyes of men and women open with wonder as they move from darkness into light. To see their lives quickly fill with new purpose and meaning. To see their whole families reassembled. To see the alcoholic outcast received back into his community with full citizenship. And above all, to watch people awaken to the presence of a loving God in their lives. These things are the substance of which we carry in this message of recovery. And next to the alcoholic who brings it, right? So nor is this the only kind of 12-step work. We sit in our meetings, we have meetings, and listen, not only to receive something ourselves, but to give the reassurance and support which our presence can bring, amen? So if our turn comes to speak at a meeting, we can again try to carry this message, this spiritual message, Whether our audience is one or many, it is still 12-step work. There are many opportunities, even for those of us who feel unable to speak at meetings or who are situated that we cannot do much face-to-face 12-step work. Have no fear. It says right here, we can be the ones who take on the unspectacular work but important tasks that make good 12-step work possible, like perhaps arranging for the coffee, care after the meetings. There are so many skeptical and suspicious newcomers have found confidence and comfort in the laughter and talk, which we sure did, right? This is the 12-step work in the very best sense of the word. So freely ye has received, freely give. Freely ye have received, freely give is the core of this 12-step work we do. So God bless you. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. We'll see you later.